Welcome to the third and final cast that I will do for today. Starting off, we have the Tech Marine played by Albino Dino. In mid lane we have Nathius rocking that good old Ultramarine DLC skin, and in the bottom lane for the blue team we do have Bane playing as the Plague Champion. Starting off on the red team, on the top lane we do have the Chaos Lord played by Tyranidterror. We do have another Tech Marine played by Angantyr. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And followed up we do have the Warp Spider Exarch played by Eria. I think that's pronounced, I'm not sure. Oh wait, Eria's up top, sorry. And Tyranidterror's at bottom. My mistake, I meant to say. Got those the wrong way round. We do have the Tech Marine going for a cap on the mid-rate position point. The Force Commander will not be able to get there in time. We do have some scouts fighting scouts over in the centre power mode. Left hand VP at the bottom will be going to blue team first. Even though slightly the advantage, there are some Dire Avengers fighting off the Plague Champion. They will get forced to retreat before they do lose any models, with the Spider teleporting in to get some range damage on. Force Commander trying to get in and fight the Tax and Tech Marine. They might get backed up by scouts and Tax. The Tax will be most likely forced up. Warp Spiders coming in to help out and focus out at Force Commander though. On the left hand side, we have Tax and Tech Marine forced off by the Chaos Lord, Tax and Heretics. We still have the Plague Champion as well in this mid fight, and the Scouts, Tax and Chaos Space Marines. Scouts are forced off. This Tech Marine is quite low, and he will be forced off. These Tax will also be retreating before they do lose any models. This Warp Spider is still here, still being annoying with his teleport ability. To have a very early gem dash going down just as Tyranidterror puts down some generators. To have some Dire Avengers though to force these Heretics off, and they will be able to pick off 2 models. We also do have a full gen farm as well off to the left here. Meanwhile blue team still only has their 2 gens up by the top, placed down by Nathius. Did see a wreck decap attempt here, but the CSM were forced off before they could finish decapping. Plague Champions with double CSM will be able to focus down this node and should be able to get it. Have Dire Avenger with the aspects of the Avenger, Wargear, which grants them the grenade and fleet foot ability, so very good chance for a grenade. We have a grenade going down and they end up retreating on top of the grenades and kill their own model rather than doing damage to the enemy. We do have the Tech Marine forced off once again by the Chaos Lord and Heretics. Plague Champion is getting a bit low. This Warp Spider is very low on energy as well, so needs to be careful that he cannot teleport out of the fight. We have the Tech Marine and Tax coming in here, but they will use to rush up in the CSM while they're neither player behind heavy cover. I believe this rail only grants medium cover. We have Heretics, which will most likely go down to these Force Commander and Devastator squad. We do have another Heretic squad with an Aspiring Champion, so they will get out of the fight. We have the Chaos Lord getting quite low. We'll not finish the cap on that wreck. So have this gem dash going off by the CSM. The CSM will be fighting off these Dire Avengers with them as well. And Mership for the health regen bonus. Dire Avengers trying to push up to throw some grenades down, but CSM just going to force melee on them instead. We do have Fleet of Foot getting used. We still see no grenade being used. They do not have the energy for the grenade anymore now. And they will be forced off. We do see some Raptors coming in to support. Raptors will be able to get the Tax locked up, but the Tax will be able to finish off the Heretics beforehand anyway. Meanwhile, we have Nathius pushing mid, Warp Spider getting quite low, and we do see the Tech Marine on the left hand side now being a bit more aggressive and pushing towards this gen farm, but we do not see a flamer upgrade from either model, from either squad rather. They were focusing down the gens rather than Heretics. These Heretics will be able to get them to back off. Meanwhile, the gen dash still going on by these double CSM and Raptors. Dire Avengers are not able to force them off, but I do force them off a little bit, but not after losing a node and generator beforehand anyway. CSM will now continue to bash on this gen farm. We do have Nathius as well coming in to back up with his Devastators, Tax and Scouts. Not having any vengeance rounds in these devs, but they'll still do some decent damage without the vengeance rounds anyway. We do have a turret going down for the Tech Marine, and also a Devastator squad, being very difficult to break through. Tyranidterror only with Heretics and Tax will struggle. Scouts do go down for the Tech Marine, blind side we do have a grenade which just about misses them. We do have a devastating model going down to ASM and Heretics. The Plague Champion with Plague Sword and also getting fettered armor as well. We have a grenade going down that does hit on the Raptors, but they will not lose a model. We do have a zombie Dire Avenger popping up as well. Red team are now starting to push their way back out of base. We do have a bit of a Gen Bash crane in for the Tech Marine supported by double attacks, another which have the Flamer, another which are getting the Flamer either. We have the Mastercrafted bolts coming out for the Tech Marine, which allows them to suppress a squad with a high powered shot ability. We have ASM unattached trying to force melee on that Plague Champion, but he will walk out of there though. Do have a kill the week going off, and we have the Iron Halo as well. Which maybe that was not kill the week, maybe it was damage from the Iron Halo. Do you see the high powered shot going off from the Chaos Lord? Chaos Lord cannot be suppressed though, so it just does damage to him. 140 sniper damage I think it is. The high powered shot would have been very good against these heretics, suppressing them and slowing them, stopping them from being able to even get attack model. Worship going down, and Chaos Lord is going to run up to this turret, but the turret will force him off, turret doing a lot more damage the closer you get to it. We do have double Dire Avengers coming in to help take down this turret, but I do not think that they have got enough. The CSM with the what's it called? The Eternal War upgrade, sorry. Will get half health and are getting suppressed by turret. Dire Avengers are trying to focus on the turret, but they don't have the damage needed to kill that turret. In mid we still see red team slowly pushing out of their base, still only just capping that wreck point, still not fully matured for them. This warp spider getting quite low, does have the entangling web which allows him to snare a squad, and also has the advanced targets as well, some extra range, an extra 50% damage bonus in just general. We do see the Tech Marines forces trying to push up forward, trying to get this node still hasn't managed to get this node, but has brought it down quite low. Chaos Lord is coming back in to defend, and meanwhile blue team is going to make another push for this gen farm. We have Devastator setting up, and then we have all of the CSM attacks focusing down. We do see a big retreat going out for the blue and white Space Marine. They are not losing models in retreat. We do have heretics starting to worship, but they're too far away from Chaos Lord to grant a speed bonus. We don't have a relay beacon for this Tech Marine, so they will be running all the way back to base. ASM are jumping in. They do have the Sergeant upgrade as well. Some CSM will be forced off, and these ASM will be suppressed by this episode. But this ASM taking a lot of damage. Let's lose 2 models. We'll get away with their Sergeant. There's some grenades going off, but they are missing their mark. Red team being very aggressive. These Dyers are very deep to throw these grenades, and we'll lose some of the squads. We'll lose 1 squad for sure. The other squad will get away though with 2 models, and we do see a couple of zombie Dire Avengers coming to join the fight for the team. We see a grenade going down on the warp slide. The warp slide is going to possibly go down to range fire. We will get out of there with 6 HP on this. Force Command does switch targets. Force Command does not switch targets, so we will not be able to finish him off, and we will see a Gen Bash continue now for blue team. Chaos Lord trying to push forward does use the Kill the Weak with his Iron Halo and is forced into retreat since Kill the Weak did not hit his mark. This turret still being up, still being annoying, still stopping him from capping that left hand requisition point. That left hand beacon, sorry, and also requisition point. You see some heretics coming in. The attacks will run into a building, and the Force Commander will try and fight these heretics. These heretics should not fight the Force Commander when he's got this war Thunder Hammer. Thunder Hammer being very good at countering melee. We do see models getting dropped. He has used his Battle Cry, which allows him to get special attacks very often. We do see 8 models going down for the heretics. Double blood pressure going up, which will be able to take down this turret. We do have some markers in the CSM as well with the Aspiring Champion. We do have a grenade coming in from some scouts, and they will take a model, but it's not the Aspiring Champion. The Aspiring Champion does live through that grenade. The Aspiring Champion one being the most tankiest model. We have some markers in the CSM here with Eternal War. There's a very nice grenade. It does half health both the squads. There's a second grenade. We could have seen possibly a squad wipe there. Plasma gun upgrades as well on these CSM, or these Tactical Space Marines rather. Very good against heavy infantry such as CSM. This ASM squad in the back line with their Sergeant is going to tie out his Tactical Marine squads. We do see a Merciless Strike going down, knocking back down 2 Tactical Marine squads. This Tac squad will get out there, but we also have the Sergeant do have the Techmarine Plasma Gun upgrade as well. We do have a knockback, knocking back the Techmarine and also this Tactical Marine Squad. Tactical Marine Squad will lose a model as well. We have the Blood Crusher taking down this half gen farm and Marcus CSM will focus down this Devastator last cannon squad and will do a lot of damage. Blood Crusher decides to charge in there and does take down a few models. Might see the Devastator squad to get wiped even, but we do have a Dreadnought for the blue and white Space Marine however, which can beat the Blood Crusher in melee regardless of its upgrade. We do have Raptors with the Aspiring Champion. We do have a Plasma Dev squad. It does fire a shot but it does miss its mark correctly. Plasma Dev will now set up. Raptors will end up retreating. These CSM, both these Tactical Marines, both of Sergeants, will continue to bash while the Play Champion does cap. These Dire Avengers will push forward. They are going to end up in melee against the Play Champion. We do have a Plasma Shot that does do some friendly fire and does damage to Dire Avengers. We do have the Fetid Arm, the Unholy Stench ability which suppresses units around the Play Champion. These Plasma Devs are a bit out of position, but the Play Champion will be more out of position and will be forced off by these Tax, Techmarine and Eria. Do have the Dreadnought now coming in with the Multi-Melter upgrade, which is good against all targets, but it is very short range and has you have to wait a while between shots as well, but it will be very good against Blood Crusher, even good against the CSM. I think it can two-shot CSM since it does about 180 damage per hit roughly, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Tyranidterror deciding to come mid rather than go into his lane at the bottom, being that turret is still up and actually, no, the turret went down ages ago, sorry. But he does lack units though, and only really has the Blood Crusher and Marcus CSM as his main source of damage. ASM jump in, they do not have the Thunder and Lightning upgrade, they will jump in and walk away. Do have an upgrade on the Techmarine with the Plasma Gun, very good against heavy infantry. Wraithguard coming in as well with the Warlock as well to lead them, which grants them a speed boost. Do have some Dire Avengers coming close, going down, miss some action here. Do see Aspiring Champion Heretics going down for Tyranidterror along with the Blood Crusher from that fight. Do have the Dreadnought coming in, does pick up a model. Do have the Thunder and Lightning upgrade coming in now. Warp Spider with the Power Claws doing heavy melee damage, that's good against the Dreadnought. Do have a grenade going down, the Orb of the Omnizire which does stun the Dreadnought. This Dreadnought going down for sure. We do have the ASM actually losing the Sergeant as their first model. This Dreadnought is actually getting repaired by the Blessing of the Omnizire ability. It will carry on taking away a couple more models before it does go down. Blue team desperately trying to keep this Dreadnought alive. The Blessing of the Omnizire has run out. These ASM should be able to finish it up, but they will lose some models for that. We do have the ASM Sergeant going down once again. It's an extra 25 power. We do have some CSM which will lose one models if they don't retreat out there soon. We have a Librarian coming up, but he does not have his force stuff up again, which gives him extra melee damage. 70 power melee damage per second in fact. We do have Raptors decapping the natural mid VP and they will jump out there. One model lagging slightly behind, but they managed to get out there without model locks, and the Dire Avengers and Warp Spider will now recapture that. We do have a power bash from the blue team coming in on this gen farm down here. We have some word, I don't even know what that means. Blue team will be able to get a full gen farm. We have an auto drop coming in for the Warp Spider player, and this Force Commander might go down. Auto does not get the kill. We do have some Dire Avengers trying to come in from behind, but instead they will lose the entire squad. We do have some Chaos Terminators as well. We do have a Chaos Lord going down. We do have ASM jumping in, and these Tax and Techmarine will be forced to retreat since they cannot fight this 3-man army. In mid, the Chaos is just stockpiling his forces, same with the Force Commander. We do have some Scouts who are stealthed in and do manage to get a grenade onto these CSM, but instead only kill a single Heretic model. Scouts will get out on a single model loss, and now we have the Force Commander coming in. The Dire Avengers will go down. Eldar left with only Wraithguard and an Autarch now, along with the Warp Spider. Not even the Autarch anymore. The Autarch goes down. And red team looks like they will try and capture this VP, which they desperately need since they are behind in VPs. We do have the Tech Marine now pushing him in with his plasma guns, which will actually be very good against these Chaos Terminators, but they're now fighting two armies at once and will be forced off. But instead a Scout Marine does go down and does take out two Tactical Marine models. We do have a bit of rage coming in to this game, saying to fuck off because he's now lost his whole army. Chaos Lord does go down. We do have a Tech Marine player left with nothing now after that engagement. Bane says he will fuck off, but only after he kills his whole army. We do have a plasma shot that does nearly wipe this Chaos Heretic squad, but they do survive just because of that Sparring Champion. They do lose every other model though. And for red team, they're left with hardly any units now. We see blue team coming in with another bash. We do see the Force Commander calling in Terminator squad as well. We see the Tech Marine player as well going for a tier 3 now, possibly dropping. Actually, I don't think he has enough red. We do have a Land Raider now coming up, Force Commander player. Tech Marine now starting to build some ASM, still has not repurchased back as commander. We do see Michael Zink CSM dropping some models. They will get away with the Aspiring Champion. Chaos Lord is coming in here. Does have his Iron Halo, but does not have any energy. And that is game. The team will dominantly take that game.